Hi Stampers, I'm Gail Davenport. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. Today this is the card that we're going to make. I saw it and I cannot remember her name. I thought it was beautiful and she just did the Merry, but we're going to do the Merry Christmas. The stamp set and Thinlet bundle is found on page 5 of the holiday catalog. This is the stamp set, the Thinlets, and the folder, and we're going to be using the folder as well today. And I really, really like it. So anyway, this is how we're going to get going. Let me give you the measurements of the card. It's a sheet of Sahara sand, and it's 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 4 1/2. The inside sheet is very vanilla, and it's 4 by 5 1/4. And now, I found it difficult on the outside of the folder to get it lined up to do just the front half. So I cut a piece of paper, and it's 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and then I ran it through the swirl folder, and that's how we got this. So that's the first thing we're going to do, is take this and adhere it on, but let me give you the rest of the measurements. This is the DSP paper, which is 2 inches by 4, and a piece of our copper foil, which is 1/4 inch by 4. And then we have a piece of the ribbon from the Time for Tea suite in the annual catalog, and I measured that at 5 to give me room to go around, so it's 5 inches. So first of all, let's get started and get this on. And I would recommend our multi-purpose glue because this is embossed. Sometimes it's really, really hard to get that to stick with our regular adhesives. So that's when this comes in really handy, and it gives you that little bit of wiggle room if you need it to straighten it out. And I'm hoping my head's not in your way. Okay, so we'll set that aside, and then we're going to finish this. And how I did this is I take a piece of Scotch tape, and I'm going in between the two pieces of the paper, the foil and the DSP, and I just flip it over. And I'm just going to put a little piece of tape on that and adhere it. Then I'm going to bring it on down and make sure that it's all nice and straight. And when I fold it over on the other side, I like to try to make sure that it is in between them, because that way I'm pretty sure that it's exactly where I want it on the other side. And again, I just put a little bit of tape. And I'm looking at it and I'm happy with that, so it's a go. And I will again use the multi-purpose glue. Make sure that I'm going the right way with the card. We are going to be doing landscape rather than portrait. And I want to make sure I give myself just a little bit of border. But in doing so, make sure that you're doing it on the inside piece of paper and not your base cardstock, because you have different dimensions going there. Okay, so now I'm going to take some Tombow glue, and I'm just going to squeeze out a little bit. And usually I use the adhesive sheets, and I'm so upset with myself because I forgot to do it. And since we've started selling those, it's about all I use. But when I really needed it today, I forgot to do it. So bear with me. I'll get my little sponge that I keep in a plastic bag because it has glue, and I'm just going to dab just a little bit of that glue, and I'm going to go across the Merry on my silicone sheet. I'll bring the card back in and move my silicone sheet out of the way because I don't want to lay this in there, and I have been known to do stranger things, so. And all of my class ladies would be telling you, yes, she has. Okay, and there's the Merry. I'm going to bring this back in. And kind of be careful where you place it on your silicone sheet, because you've already done some sponge daubing, and you don't want to get that on your foil because it will show through on the other side. So you want to just be careful. And this also had a little tiny dot for the eye. And I cut it out and I saved it. And I'm using my U-Picket tool. And I just take off this other end of my spatula. And so I set it down where I want it. And I take the spatula and I hold it. And there you go. That's our Merry Christmas. Put this back in. And then we're going to open the inside and adhere it to the card. I leave my card blank because I just like to write more than normal. You tell everybody what your family's done and what their, kids and grandkids are up to and whatever. And so I just have a little more room to write if I leave it blank. So that's why this is in here just blank for me. That way I can write a nicer note. Anyway, there you have it. I hope you have a great day and happy stamping. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks much and have a great day. Bye now.